What a way to end the season, Morgs. You must be happy with that.
Yeah, delighted with the performance, delighted with the result, delighted for everyone at the football club, and more importantly, I'm delighted for the players. It's been a tough run since we come in terms of the amount of games we've had. Squad's been stretched at times and missing personnel, such as Tom Moore for a few games and coming back today and scoring the first goal. So I'm just pleased for everyone. A lot of hard work's gone into it, and like I said, and I've said all week, in fact I've said it since I've come in, we're going to have a say in the title race. We didn't quite do it against Scunthorpe, we didn't quite do it against Chester, and we've managed to do it today. So we waited right to the end to do it, but I'm really pleased because I wouldn't have felt comfortable and I wouldn't have enjoyed Kidderminster celebrating on our pitch. It was nice that we were able to walk onto our pitch after the final home game and their fans stay where they were. That wouldn't have happened if the result was the other way around.
You said that to me all week, and I spoke to you before the game. You were up for this today, weren't you? You didn't want them to win the title here, did you?
No, I'm a winner, Rob. And sometimes, like, there's moments in a season and there's games, and the games we've been beat, I've been really, really frustrated, but only because that I believe that whatever team I was able to put out, that we still should win the game. That's just my belief. Ultimately, we set up in different ways. Did I think we were going to dominate possession today and be the better team? No, because they're at the top of the league table for a reason. And they, over 45 games, they were there. So, yeah, I was up for the game purely down to the fact that I didn't want to be involved with a team who didn't win today, whimpered over the line, and the last game of the season you carry in that momentum and you carry it all summer with you. And the big thing for me was that I couldn't accept not putting a performance in and not having a go at trying to stop them celebrating on our pitch.
I think that came across loud and clear. You've been saying that to us all week, haven't you? You must be proud of them though today. Well, that back line today, I know Chris got man of the match, but it could have been any of them, couldn't it? They were superb, weren't they? Could have been,
yeah. I think Tom Moore coming back in and going in and doing a job in midfield, absolutely brilliant, and I think he's more than capable of it. I've spoke to him and it's not where he wants to play, but I think he's more than capable of playing in there, and sometimes at this level that's the type of player that excels in that area. He's still a centre half for me, but the ability to be able to go in there can only strengthen his case for progression in his game. Nat's obviously experienced, playing against his old team, playing against players he knows. I was so pleased to see him sort of come on strong as well in the game, and start to dominate. And then Keenan and Pickles. Keenan has been colossal the last 3-4 games for us, and I'm really pleased with everything that's gone on with him. In terms of his family and things like that, I'm really pleased that he was able to put in a performance like that today. But that goes right the way through. Sam Minion, Aaron Pickles when he came on, Dan Pike, Jack Stafford when he came on. Take nothing away from any of the players. We can go through them all. They were all outstanding today, and I think that's a big thing that I can take from it, that I've managed to get at the most difficult point of the season. I've managed to be able to cajole the lads and get a performance that's got a win today. Is that the most pleasing thing for you, that you did get that performance out of the lads today? Yeah, because it would have been easy for me, Rob, to if I wasn't the character that I am and I didn't have the traits that I believe I have, it would have been easy for me just to turn up today and say to the lads, it's okay, but these are going to win the league, let's just accept it. That's not something I can accept. No, and I'm glad I've been able to get that message, and I could be able to get the information and put a game plan together that's allowed us to go and get the performance first and foremost, and then the result. Because sometimes, Rob, we can do everything correct, and sometimes it might just fall in that. I'm not saying that we did everything brilliant today, but there were still moments in the game where Kidderminster could have got back into it, but we defended unbelievably manfully, and some of the blocks and some of the headers and clearances, it was just a really, really thorough performance from us, I thought. Yeah, you saw the reaction from our crowd. You know, we need more days like this, don't we? It was so good to see everybody with smiles on their faces ending the season on a high. Yeah, we went Rushall win, we went Longridge win, and my message in the changing room was, we're on a little bit of a crest of a wave. Let's get the fans behind us, because you can get that main stand behind you and you can get them going, and unfortunately that day we didn't do anything to get that crowd behind us. And when we've played here, I've been waiting for that moment to think, when are they going to get behind us? Because it's okay, Kidderminster bringing a huge crowd, they didn't really give their fans much to get behind until they scored. But once you could hear them at 2-0, and I'm just pleased that they've managed to witness a performance like that, and hopefully brings them some sort of optimism moving.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your time, Morgs. It's a good way to end the season, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you very much, Rob.